When you think about giving a speech in public in front of other people, one of the first things that might cross your mind is, what am I going to talk about? Believe it or not, some of the most profound messages come from the most simplest of things. In 2009, I wrote a thank you letter that changed my life. I've been involved with horses in the past. There is a venue south of Calgary, Alberta, called Spruce Meadows, which is a horse show jumping facility. I had been there a number of times and I love it. The place is beautiful. When I go there, I can be there at 8 in the morning and stay till 5 o'clock at night and feel like I've been there for 10 minutes. I love nothing more than going there. In 2009, I wrote a thank you letter to Ron Southern. He and his wife were the co-founders of Spruce Meadows. And I thanked him simply for putting show jumping on the map in Western Canada. It is only 1 day's drive from where I live. I mailed the letter and I didn't think anything of it. That fall, he wrote me back, thanking me for my letter, and invited me and my guest to come to Spruce Meadows as VIPs the following summer. What? VIP? I called my mom immediately and told her all about it. Her question to me was, Deborah, what does that mean? I had no idea. But the following spring, I made a phone call, and my mom and I were treated to a special trip to Spruce Meadows. We paid for our own travel and hotel, but we were given tickets that let us sit in the hosted venues. We weren't dining on hot dogs and hamburgers. We were eating steak, and we got to sit either high in the skybox overlooking the ring or on the patio at British House. It was an incredible experience, and my mom and I had a fantastic weekend together. Well, fast forward to late March of 2011, my mom wasn't feeling well. And at one point, I remember asking her, do you want me to take you to the hospital? Oh, no, I'm fine. Less than 2 weeks later, she called me at work one day and said, Deborah, I think you better take me to the hospital. And I did. And 13 days later, she was gone. She had cancer. We didn't know. Our trip to Spruce Meadows, at Ron Southern's invitation to come as VIPs, was our last trip together. I shared about that story in my 2023 International Speech Contest for Toastmasters. The power of saying a thank you. I could take a different approach with that particular speech, focusing in on Ron Southern and the difference that he made in our lives with a simple, kind gesture. There are meaningful messages in that particular story, and it all began because of writing a thank you letter. If you aspire to speak to other people and inspire them, what simple messages might you have in you to share? If you think about the last time you went for coffee or lunch with a friend or a coworker, what stories did you tell? What messages might be in them? It doesn't have to be complex or complicated, just a simple story. There's a story in you. And there is someone out there who needs to hear your story. What will you do with the message that is inside you and your simple story?